What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. As I had said yesterday, I was planning on doing Klaus Mikaelson Light. This was a recommendation from last week as well. The only thing is that this is an 18-minute video, just under 18 minutes. I'm not feeling 100% today. Just had a lot of things to going on. I didn't sleep well. I had to go do some immigration stuff. In case you guys didn't know, we just moved to Dubai, so we're getting settled in, figuring out our paperwork and all that stuff. So maybe you can hear it in my voice too. I'm a little tired. So for that reason, I decided to choose something a little bit shorter. I mean, this is a lot shorter, but it's good for me right now just because I'm not in the best place to do a long reaction. So yeah, this is called Mikael the Destroyer, from I guess just what I've seen in compilations so far. I believe Mikael is the dad. And I already feel some type of way about him because of the last video that I watched, Klaus Mikaelson, the Legend. If you haven't seen that, check it out. I always try to put my playlist at the end of the video, which has all of my Vampire Diary or original show compilation reactions. So check those out. But I already feel some type of way about this guy. So I'm curious to see what this is. I mean, it's called the Destroyer, so it can't be good, right? Here we go.
They're using wooden bullets. They know.
That means he's here.
Who? Who's here?
Rebecca! Come on, we've got to go, sweetheart!
If you run, I will hunt all of you down.
And then you'll become everything you hate.
He's a beast. An abomination.
Our father.
Where are my players? Rebecca!
You look like father.
Don't become your father.
I'm not him.
You know, I've been called every shade of monster, but that's new. My father,
Still clinging to that word after all these years?
Mikael, was the monster monsters were afraid of.
Actually, I'd like you to find Mike.
Mikael was the monster monsters were afraid of, and that's coming from Klaus.
Word after all these years?
Mikael was the monster monsters were afraid of.
Actually, I'd like you to find Michael.
Who's Michael?
The vampire who hunts vampires. Our father.
To call me the one they call the Destroyer. The one who's burnt cities far more charming to the ground in pursuit of his children. I will remain here in New Orleans until every last person who remembers you is dead. You do not talk to abominations. You do not reason with them. You erase them.
The two of you going round.
That's harsh. He says you do not talk to abominations, you do not reason with them, you erase them. And I'm assuming he's talking about Klaus because Klaus is a hybrid. So I guess he thinks that because he's not a pure vampire, he's an abomination.
With them. You erase them.
The two of you going round and round trying to kill each other. You're obsessing over the death of someone whose fatal flaw is he was fathered by another guy.
Hush! Enough running, children! Step out of the shadow!
He ventured out to watch them turn under the full moon, and he took my youngest son, Henrik. He was but a child, and he was torn apart.
An accident.
Accident! He murdered my wife!
But you, Klaus, you're the most special.
His own mother!
The hybrid killed the original witch. Not Michael. Klaus.
It was your bastard brother I hunted, not...
That's interesting. I'm so curious, man. This is the thing, and this is the cool thing about the compilations, because I mean, things could be considered spoilers, but I guess that would only reveal itself once I start watching the show. At the moment, it's kind of I'm just in this zone of I have so many questions.
You're the most special.
His own mother!
The hybrid killed the original witch. Not Michael. Klaus.
It was your bastard brother I hunted, not you. Never you. He betrayed me.
Elijah! Hold him down! Brother!
Father, stop!
Stay back! Please!
If you honestly believe that I would betray my own brother for you, if you come at him,
If you were after him.
you come at me. He turned my entire family against me!
My whole life you've underestimated me. Go on, kill her. Come on, old man. Kill her! Kill her!
The bloodshed in your family does not have to be an endless cycle. And after centuries on this earth, do you really not see that all of your violence is pointless?
Stand with me. Fall with him. Choose, son. Nobody cares about you anymore, boy.
I will always choose him. I love you.
That's why I like Elijah, man. That's why I like that character. You see that? I will always choose him. I have some commentary to make, but I'll do it right at the end of the video.
I will always choose him. I love you.
There were moments when all you had to do was be my father. And even then, you despised me, didn't you? I want to know why.
I don't know. I just did.
I don't know. I just did. Wow. That's interesting. You know what I was saying in the previous video that I did? And I think this is something, I talk about in the music. I mentioned it about the TV show, like relatability and human connection. So when we see things that we recognize, we connect to it. And if we connect to it, it has a greater impact on us. We care about it more. We want to experience more of it. And having some of these human elements, so talking about like Klaus in the last one, I talked about this particularly when like his daughter was born, and then the people around him saying that he was different after his daughter was born. That's a very human element. Like this is something that we experience in our human experience, that children change us. We're never the same as we were before. The way we think, the way we operate, all of that changes. And so in this one, you notice how the siblings are standing up to their father. It's very hard to stand up to your parents. Like it's really tough. And they're standing up to their father to protect their sibling. And this is a human experience as well. I was fortunate enough not to have to experience this, but a lot of people in the world do. The unfortunately abusive father and the bonds that it creates between the children because of that shared experience of abuse. So I think that's what makes the show powerful. And I think that's what, like, I'm learning that these are the things, or these are the reasons why you guys are so passionate about the show. Because every time I drop a video about Vampire Diaries or originals, you guys are like on it. You're super excited about it. You're in the comments, you're sharing like how much you love the show. And I think that's why. So if you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.